Hey everybody, welcome to Thursday. It's Facebook Live here on Facebook Live with me, Dr. Amitai Wara, and we're trying out a different format, so I hope it works. Today we're going to be talking about solving your migraines. I think we talked about this not that long ago, about headaches and migraines and how chiropractic can help. So we'll just do a quick review of that because so many people suffer from migraines. How many people did I say suffer? It's something like, like something like 4 or 5 million people a year have, at least in the US, 4 or 5 million Americans a year suffer from migraines at least once a week. And somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think it's like 23 million suffer from migraines at least annually. And I don't know if when the last time you had a migraine was, but the last time I had one, it was totally debilitating and it's awful. And having them once every couple of years, well, all right, so you lose a day, not a big deal. You have them like once a month, twice a week, once a week. It really affects your life in a big way. And you don't just have to have a migraine, which is, there's a whole spectrum of migraine disorders. Ones where it's just super bad headache, usually on one side of the head. But there's lots of different types of migraines, and often they're accompanied with light sensitivity, sound sensitivity, have to basically like lie down in a dark room, quiet room, and wait it out, which often is till the next day. So it's a combination neurological and vascular problem. There's this whole spectrum of just tension headache all the way to spectrum with full aura. And like I said, that's just migraine sufferers. Never mind how many people suffer with headaches, on a regular basis. And these are people that we really love to see in this practice because they do so well and really their lives change in a meaningful way under chiropractic care here. So one of the things I wanted to talk about, and really in terms of the mechanism, if someone has headaches, that is because the nerves at the very top of their neck are irritated, causing more muscle spasm, causing that neurological and vascular cascade that cause headaches, migraines, then we can definitely help. Doesn't mean that we can help everyone, but I'll say somewhere in the neighborhood of 99% of the people that have come here in the last 10 years see either total resolution or almost total resolution of their headaches and migraines. And I'm going to talk about why people continue to come for chiropractic care even long after their migraines have left them. For example, there's a couple people that came in this past week that come in on average twice a month to maintain not just lack of migraines, but their overall health and wellness. And they were people who suffered from migraines at least once a week for 25 years or more. How they functioned at their work, I don't know. Because like I said, if it knocks you out for the whole day and you're missing a day every week of work, you're probably not going to be employed very long, or you're suffering and functioning at really minimal capacity. But these are people that had migraines at least once a week for 25 years and have not had migraines in 3, 4, 5 years at this point. So one of the studies that has come out, and this is something that we'll post on the Facebook page, is a study showing, and this is about a 20-year-old study, so it's not new information, it just probably is new to you, and unfortunately new to the medical community, even though it's published in one of their journals from 1998, that chiropractic care was not just as effective as migraine medication, amitriptyline in this case, but was actually in the population they looked at 57% more effective in resolving migraines, not at the time of the migraine alone, but resolving migraines and preventing them. And it really in that article, and then there's another one we'll post as well, showing how chiropractic care as a preventative for headaches and migraines is incredibly effective and really ends up saving employers, federal insurance like Medicare, as well as private HMOs and nonprofits like Blue Cross Blue Shield, Aetna, et cetera, saving them tens of billions of dollars annually when people utilize chiropractic care. When people utilize chiropractic care, they don't lose time at work the same way that they would if they were suffering from migraines and headaches. They don't end up having to go through a battery of, now it doesn't mean that testing is bad, but when you're hitting a brick wall all the time of, I'm taking this medication, that medication, this medication, that medication, I've had Botox injections in the back of my neck to kill the nerves that come out of the back of my neck, the sensory nerves. have had, all kinds of treatment that has been ineffective, then there's more testing that goes on, when really referral to a chiropractor at the outset would have probably, in many cases, eliminated the problem altogether. Now, not every migraine is mechanical in nature. It doesn't mean that they all come from the top of our neck, although most, that obviously in a chiropractic office, people are somewhat self-selecting, and they are choosing to come here because they have an awareness that may be part of the problem, or have been referred in by someone who had great results with us. But not every migraine is coming from our neck, and that's where we'll dig in a little deeper and looking at blood labs and, is it a hormonal thing? Is it a lack of iron? Is it a lack of vitamin D? And then we can refer to the appropriate provider for whether it's iron infusions, whether it's hormone replacement therapy, or so on, if those are the issues. Because we've had people that have migraines weekly, and then it just happens once a month, but it's the same time every month. So clearly it's a hormonal issue. Or we've seen improvement, but have hit a wall, and then it turns out their iron is in the tank, or their vitamin D is very low. And once that gets cleared up, then we've taken care of the systemic problem as well as the mechanical problem. And then we can prevent headaches going forward with regular maintenance. Just like everything in our lives, our bodies require maintenance, whether it's our cars that require oil changes and maintenance, our housing requires, the heating ducts be cleaned, or the boiler be inspected, the roofing gets updated. Same thing with our bodies. If we're not taking routine checkups to see our endocrine function, our hormone levels the way they're supposed to be, our vitamin levels the way they're supposed to be. And same thing with our neurospinal system. That's why regular checkups with a chiropractor are so important. And if you are a practice member, these are some of the things that are impacting you and we haven't discussed it, please let us know. Or someone in your family is probably more likely, because we've already discussed it about you. But if it's someone that you're working with or a family member, please let us know and we can see how we can help. If you're not a practice member here, but this is something that is a topic of interest, we can certainly check out. There's a special offer that we'll have also somewhere in the Facebook thread. And if you're interested in coming to get checked out to see if we can help you out, just click on that offer and we can get you scheduled to see us. And if you have questions or comments about migraines, headaches, something that you've experienced, whether it's positive results here, whether it's questions you have about them, please post on the Facebook page. If you haven't liked us on Facebook, please go ahead and do that. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that, because what's going to happen is later today we're going to upload this video to YouTube, and you'll get a notification there when we put up videos from here, as well as any other videos that we put up that are not originated in Facebook. So thanks for tuning in. Share this with others. Obviously, tens of millions of people suffer from migraines and headaches. You probably either have someone in your family, you yourself, or someone that you care about suffering needlessly. And if they haven't found a solution yet, we'd love to be part of that solution, whether it's here in our office or referring them elsewhere. So until next Thursday, pass this along, subscribe, like us, all that stuff. If you're interested in coming in, click on the offer further down in the comments on Facebook, and we'll see you next Thursday.